Hello everyone. Welcome to TNB Review. Today, we'll dive into an emotional love story where simplicity and sincerity overcome all barriers. It's the tale of Jack, a talented CEO, and Tien, a humble farmer with a warm heart. Have you ever believed that love could blossom from the little things in life? Join me on this touching journey where every small moment weaves together a beautiful and unforgettable romance. Love and simplicity and dedication. Love often blooms in the simplest of moments, where sincerity and sacrifice become its strongest foundation. Jack and Tien's story unfolds in such simplicity, a tale of two hearts from vastly different worlds finding each other in the most unexpected way. Jack, a young and ambitious CEO from the city, was used to the fast-paced life filled with deadlines, board meetings, and success. Tien, on the other hand, was a humble girl from the countryside. Her days spent tending to her farm and living in harmony with nature. They might never have crossed paths if fate hadn't intervened during Jack's trip to the countryside. On a casual hike to the forest with Tien, Jack slipped and fell, injuring his leg. The minor accident became the turning point of his life. With no choice but to stay at Tien's farm to recover, Jack found himself immersed in a world far removed from the bustling city, a world that Tien had built with her own hands. At first, Jack struggled with the lack of modern conveniences at the farm, but he quickly noticed something deeper: the serenity in Tien's way of living. Her life, though simple, radiated warmth and contentment. She showed him that joy wasn't found in the possessions he owned or the positions he held, but in the relationships he nurtured and the moments he cherished. Tien's dedication to caring for Jack left a deep impression on him. She didn't see him as a wealthy CEO, but simply as someone who needed help. She would often say, "In life, the greatest act of love is to give without expecting anything in return." Jack began to feel a sense of belonging he had never experienced in his towering office or luxurious apartment. He realized, as Rumi once wrote, "Love is the bridge between you and everything." Tien became that bridge for him, a bridge to a life of meaning and connection. However, their growing affection was tested by the arrival of Zhang, Jack's childhood friend. Zhang, who had silently loved Jack for years, visited him at the farm. She couldn't hide her concern for him and suggested he return to the city, where he would have better care and more comfort. Tien, though secure in her love for Jack, couldn't help but feel out of place. Zhang was everything she wasn't: sophisticated, educated, and confident. For a moment, Tien questioned whether she deserved Jack, but Jack saw through her self-doubt and gently reassured her. "Tien, love isn't about finding someone perfect. It's about finding someone who makes you want to be better every day. And for me, that's you." Jack's words echoed the sentiment of Antoine de Saint-Exupéry in The Little Prince. "It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye." Jack loved Tien not for what she lacked, but for the strength and beauty of her soul. As Jack spent more time at the farm, he and Tien grew closer through the little things, sharing meals cooked over a wood fire, planting crops together, and simply enjoying the silence of the countryside. Jack would often quote Khalil Gibran, "Love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation." He realized that Tien's love was the kind of love that could withstand any challenge, any storm. Tien, too, began to believe in her own worth. She no longer saw herself as less than, but as someone who could offer Jack a life filled with meaning. As Jack once told her, "You don't need to be someone else, Tien. You are enough, just as you are." Their bond became an example of how love doesn't require grandeur or perfection. It flourishes in authenticity and mutual care. A journey together. As Jack recovered at the farm, he began to see life through a different lens. The endless rows of crops, the golden sunsets, and the quiet laughter he shared with Tien became symbols of a life he never knew he needed. One evening, as they sat on the porch after a long day, Jack said softly, "Tien, for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not just living, I'm truly alive. And it's all because of you." Tien looked at him, her cheeks flushed, unsure of how to respond. She had always felt their worlds were too far apart, yet here he was, choosing her and the life she had built with her bare hands. Jack continued, quoting his favorite line from Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, "You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you." But it wasn't just love that tied them together. It was their shared vision for a future built on mutual respect and understanding. Jack once told Tien, "I've spent years building empires out of glass, but here with you, I want to build a home out of stone. Something real, something that lasts." Tien, though touched, still harbored doubts. She questioned whether she could step into Jack's world, full of high expectations and challenges she might not be prepared for. But Jack reassured her, "You don't need to step into my world, Tien. The life I want is the one we create together." In those moments, Tien began to see that love wasn't about changing who she was. As the poet Rupi Kaur once wrote, "You are your own soulmate, and the person who loves you will honor the light that already shines within you." Jack's decision to stay longer at the farm wasn't just about his recovery. It was his way of committing to a new life with Tien. He suggested they work together to expand the farm, not just for themselves but for the community. "I want this place to be a haven," Jack said. "A place where we can grow not just food, but hope, joy, and a life we're proud of." Their plans became the foundation of a partnership built on love and shared dreams. Jack learned the value of patience and hard work from Tien, and she, in turn, gained confidence from his unwavering belief in her. One evening, as they planted seeds in the cool twilight, Jack paused and said, "Love is like this, isn't it? We plant it with hope, nurture it with care, and one day, it grows into something that sustains us." Tien smiled, recalling a line from The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. "When we love, we always strive to become better than we are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too." As the days turned into weeks, their bond grew stronger. Tien, once hesitant and unsure, now stood beside Jack with pride. She realized that their love wasn't about fitting into each other's worlds, but about building one where both could thrive. When Jack finally healed, he made a bold declaration. "I'm not going back to the life I had before. This farm, this life with you, it's where I belong." His words reminded Tien of a quote from The Great Gatsby. "There are all kinds of love in this world, but never the same love twice." She knew this love was rare, the kind that transformed and uplifted. Their journey together was not just a tale of romance, but a testament to how love can reshape lives and redefine priorities. Jack once said to Tien, "You taught me that love isn't just something we feel, it's something we do. It's the way we wake up every morning and choose each other, no matter what." A new chapter. With time, their dream became a reality. The farm flourished, and their love became the heart of everything they built. It was a love not born out of grand gestures, but out of the little, quiet choices they made for each other every day. Their story reminds us of a profound truth. As Rainer Maria Rilke said, "For one human being to love another, that is perhaps the most difficult of all our tasks, the work for which all other work is but preparation." Jack and Tien didn't just find love, they built it, nurtured it, and let it transform them. Their journey together became a celebration of what love could truly be, a force that grounds us, uplifts us, and gives our lives meaning. What do you think about their journey? Does it inspire you to find or cherish the love in your life? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more heartfelt tales. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.